An issue that has pit fishermen against conservationists. Lawmakers stopped short of passing a bill on the sale of aquarium fish earlier this year, but the issue just won't go away. New tonight, KITV4's Catherine Cruz looks at the latest call for tougher restrictions on the harvesting of fish from Oahu's reefs.
Right now, there are no limits on aquarium fish taken from the ocean.
Banded angel.
But there could be under a preliminary proposal on the table. The issue drew a packed crowd tonight, mostly people with the aquarium trade. The state says there are about 40 licensed aquarium fishermen on Oahu.
A bunch of us that do agree that here we should protect our resource on Oahu, because the department is looking at self-management island by island, and I would personally advocate for that.
Goodwin and others who collect ornamental fish say the recent attempts to ban the sale of aquarium fish have been born out of misinformation. They argue the resource is not overfished. The state says the data it collects doesn't contradict that position.
The current trend indicates that, it's being harvested at a sustainable level.
So should there be a limit of 100 yellow tangs and restrictions on other species that sell for $5 on up? And should there be restrictions on the kind of lay nets used?
We believe that if you shrink the net, it will stop overfishing. It also makes people more selective at what they're taking.
Those who advocate for the protection of marine resources say the proposals by the fishermen don't go far enough.
A lot of the species that are collected in mass are not on the list. So there are a lot of questions here that need to be answered. We don't think that the proposal as it is would increase any protections for these animals that have been in jeopardy for years.
Some point out there are other factors that affect fish populations, like invasive species and runoff.
Now, the state says Oahu and the Big Island is really where most of the aquarium fish take happens. The Big Island County recently passed a resolution calling for a statewide ban. But we should point out that these restrictions are just talking points, and any official rule change could be a year or more away. Back to you.